I don't believe that you found this video as a coincidence today. Because everything that God or the universe shows you happens for a reason. I want to tell you a little story that happened to me when I was a kid. For whatever reason, it came back to my mind yesterday, and I didn't even realize what an impact it had on my life. When I was still 6 and living at my mom's place with my brother, my mom had big mental health issues. So she was drinking a lot of alcohol. And back then I didn't really know what to do and how to deal with it. But it was a very difficult time because it's just not very pleasant if someone drinks alcohol in your family, especially when you're a kid. And that night it was worse. That night was really, really bad. It was completely dark and my mom drank a lot of alcohol, more than before, right? She was completely drunk. And for whatever reason, she wanted to go out and go to a bar in the middle of the city. And it was night. And my brother too. And I also needed to take care of my brother at the same time of my mom because she wasn't like fully aware anymore. But the moment that really impacted me the most, where I had this kind of mind shift and realized something really, really deep, was when we were already in the city. And it was completely dark. My mom completely drunk. And we were walking over a crosswalk. And I was really scared because cars were driving. And obviously my mom couldn't even walk straight anymore. And so she was walking. And in the middle of the crosswalk, she fell on the floor. And I was there. I saw cars coming. And I didn't know what to do. I saw my mom there. And I was 6. I felt completely helpless. I didn't know what to do. I felt powerless and small. It was one of the worst experiences in my life, and I tried to pick her up with all my strength, and I couldn't help her because she was completely out. She was blacked out. And I don't remember what my brother was doing at the time, but he probably was behind me. And what I learned from this situation, what he basically showed me, and I think the reason that it came up to me yesterday was to share this message with you guys. And I think it's a timeless message that, belongs in everyone's heart. Because once you understand this message, nothing can really do any harm to you. Because in the end of the day, when I saw my mom laying there and I felt helpless and small and just powerless, I had this breakthrough in my mind, and I was just 6, that, everything in life is a choice. And that my mom made this choice to let alcohol destroy her life and take over her complete life, showed me that I don't want to do that. I want to do it better. I must say I have big compassion with my mom because my mom didn't have an easy past. But I still know that we all make choices, and she made the choice to let alcohol into her life. You can see the alcohol as the demon that we all struggle and fight with, right? So that was her demon, and she completely let this demon destroy her life because she couldn't face it. And not just her life, but also the life of their kids. Luckily, today I'm doing really well. Luckily, I overcame a lot of traumas and I did a lot of work on myself. But still, it could have been differently, right? If you give this kind of experience to your kids, and it didn't just happen once, it happened again and again, it can completely destroy someone's life. And I never wanted to do this. Never. I knew at that point that alcohol is a demon, and a demon in our family, right? Already my grandfather, that I just saw once before he died, he struggled with alcohol too. And it destroyed my mom's life, right? Because he couldn't be here. He couldn't be a father. And again, you can exchange alcohol with demon. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be weed, it could be smoking, it could be some other addiction, it could be anything, it could be scrolling, it could be not being present, it could be so many things, right? Complaining about things, being negative all the time. It could be many, many things, but we all have these demons inside of us. And 2025 specifically, for me, is a year where I'm facing these demons, where I'm not letting these demons control my life anymore, right? And I overcame lots of demons, lots of problems that I had that I couldn't let go of. But this one moment with my mom, this experience just showed me how, what one decision can do. One wrong decision, just saying yes to this small demon can actually create a ripple effect and make this demon a huge problem that completely overtakes your life. And you should tap yourself on the back, because it's not easy. Probably a lot of us, we had a very hard past. We had some experiences that created some kind of trauma that then, created these demons. And maybe at one point we made the decision to give in to this demon, and we fed the demon at that point, and it became bigger and bigger. But it's never too late. It never is too late. This is really the message of this video. 2025 can be a year where everything changes, where you just stop feeding the beast, feeding the demon, and start feeding the life that you want. Feed the positivity, feed the vision. One of the best ways that I use, like the best tool actually that I use to start starving the demon and not giving them attention anymore, is by creating a vision that's so compelling that it moved me forward, that I didn't even want to look at the demon, or I didn't even want to look at this negativity, this negative bowl that I created. Because like the vision was so compelling that it moved me forward. It was more exciting than, having the demon, making me feel good for a moment. Because that's actually what it does, right? Your demon takes over and you get into, how should I say, like the demon tells you, just drink one beer, just get, have some fun tonight or whatever. And one thing leads to the next, right? Can be anything. It can be lust, it can be alcohol, it can be drugs, it can be smoking, it can be complaining, negativity, anger, all these things. I don't know what your demon is that you need to face this year. As I said, I needed to face a lot of demons. But on the other side of your fear is the kingdom of heaven. If you face your fears, on the other side is everything that you want. Your fears are actually blocking you. They're holding you back. You don't have what you want because of your fears, because of your demons. Once you face them, they're gone. And you're present and ready to actually face the life that you want, your dreams, your vision. So one of the biggest tools that I use to overcome my demons is like a lot of forgiveness, a lot of meditation, just spending time with myself, understanding my feelings, understanding like what it did to me. Because this feeling of powerlessness, helplessness, feeling small, it wasn't like the only moment that I felt that way. I kept feeling like this for a long period of time. Like even when I was in school, I was extremely, extremely, extremely shy. Because I felt helpless, I felt powerless, I felt like a victim. Like my mom did, right? But I didn't give in to it. I started understanding how I feel, what my feelings want to tell me. I did a lot of forgiveness meditation. I did a lot of releasing, letting go of all the emotions. And that's what I want you to do for 2025 too. Let it go. Because as long as you hold on to the old from 2024, all the things that didn't work that well, that didn't go that well, the people that you're angry at, the people that you didn't forgive, you take that into 2025. So I want you to release a lot. It's a new year. You can start fresh. And that's not just for 2025, by the way. This is a timeless message. This is no matter when you watch this. It's time to let go and forgive everything in the past, everything that happened. Forgive your parents, maybe your ex-boyfriend, your ex-girlfriend, your wife, like whatever happened. Forgive your people, the people in your life. Let go of what doesn't longer serve you. Let go of the self-pity, of beating yourself up. Let go of all of that. Become kind to yourself, forgive others. Let it all go and start fresh. Because every year, but not just every year actually. For many of us, the new year is a representation of a new start. But you can actually start any time, any moment. You have the possibility to start fresh. It's only a decision. You just have to make the decision that you want to start fresh. The best way to do it, as I know it, as I did it, is through forgiveness. And it's not difficult. You can just Google forgiveness meditation. You don't need the best forgiveness meditation. It's just like the intention that you have to forgive. Vision that's actually moving you forward. That's the moment when you start feeding your demons again, I promise you. So if you have a very compelling vision, something that excites you so much that you wake up every single day and you just want to move forward, you want to work on your vision, you want to achieve stuff, you want to get stuff done that moves you closer to that amazing vision, and you get so excited. You can't wait. You're so excited that you already feel like you already are there right now. That's a perfect moment. That's when everything starts happening. That's when you make the switch and the demon completely shrinks and you start creating this big ball of positivity that can give you the life that you want. Because everything is a ripple effect, right? Negativity is a ripple effect. I talked with my girlfriend about it, right? She has some friends that they complain quite a lot. They talk about negative stuff a lot. And when she hears these stories, she often then tells them to me. And I'm already, some negativity is coming. And for her, like even though it doesn't have anything to do with her, it has to do with them, it creates a ripple effect in her mind. She starts then thinking about her life and other negative things that might have happened or could happen in her life, in her relationship, because she just got intoxicated with that negativity. The same with positivity. If you have inspiring conversations or you just spend time reading a book, there's so many amazing books, guys. Believe it. Fantastic book. If you read something inspiring that lifts you up, if you have inspiring conversations, that has a ripple effect. You start thinking about more possibilities, new ideas to create a better life, to level up in your life, right? It's just like everything is a ripple effect, and books are a great way to do that. The Go Giver, Sell More, whatever. If you have a business, even if you're not, you're selling yourself, even in a job, right? Go Giver, Sell More, one of the best books I've ever read, and it's beautiful. And the more time you spend thinking about positive things, reading books, having inspiring conversations, working on your vision, you should read your vision. You should, first of all, if you don't have a vision, you need to urgently create a vision. I want you to have a vision board, like a vision board with pictures that you see every single day. And then I also want you to have a vision board in writing, or like a vision board. It's more like a vision script or a vision book where you have your vision in writing. I want you to look at it morning and night. And the more time you spend with these things, the more you feed your mind with positivity, the more positive things you will attract in your life. That's the law of attraction. It's pretty simple, guys. You just have to do it. You already know how the law of attraction works. You already know how the law of assumption works. You already know that everything you want is out there, right? God is here for you. Everything you want is here for the taking. Ask and it's given. It's a timeless principle. You have to ask and believe and you will get it, right? But how do you do that if you're so negative? How do you do that if you have lots of negative people in your life and lots of things that pull you down, remind you of bad stuff? It's very hard, guys. How you change it is by feeding your mind with positivity, because then you start opening up, your eyes start to open to all the possibility, all the beautiful things that are happening. The abundance will just come into your life, I promise you, in every area, not just money, but like relationships, and you just feel better, you're happier. So when you see this message, God knows you're ready. The universe knows that you are ready to receive this message. This is your time to change all of it, right? Implement what I'm telling you in this video. It's not very difficult. You have to do it. You already know how it works. You have all the knowledge that you need to change your life right now. All you have to do is trust yourself. Whatever you picked up from this video, the inspiration that you got from this video, start doing it. Take the inspiration and take action. It's called inspired action. You listen to a video that's inspiring to you. You got this message from me, which I'm just like a messenger from God or universe or however you want to call it. And you got this message for a reason. So take inspired action. Whatever came up into your consciousness is the right thing to do. This is your time. You have all the knowledge you ever need to make a change, to make a big difference in 2025. Believe in it. It's possible. I did it. I had lots of trauma, lots of difficult situations, lots of years went by where I was like extremely shy and felt bad. Most of the time I completely changed that, switched that completely, and I'm living a beautiful life right now. So if you saw this video, I know this message was meant for you. If you want to know more about the law of attraction, how I made it work, with something that I called burning desire and high belief, because if you have this, you're going to manifest this thing very fast. If you want to know more about the concept, it's actually from Napoleon Hill and another mentor, Kevin Trudeau. Two of my favorite people in the world. They changed my life. And I actually simplified the concept and put it in a video. So if you want to know how it works, click the link below or somewhere up there and then watch that video next. And otherwise, guys, keep reminding you that everything always works out for you. Always. Right? You're not alone in this universe. You have God behind your back. You have the universe behind your back. You're living in a friendly universe that wants nothing more than to support you. That's one of the things that I tell myself again and again because it's so true. And when you say it again and again, it becomes your reality even if it doesn't feel like it's now your reality. Even if you feel like everything is against you right now. If you start talking to yourself like this, everything always works out for me. I'm living in a friendly universe that has my back. I'm living in a friendly universe that wants nothing more than to support me. Everything always works out for me. I'm so blessed, I'm so lucky, I'm so grateful for the beautiful life that I have, for my family, for my friends, for this phone to watch the video, for the food that I can eat, for the money that I do have. If you start talking to yourself like this, your whole reality will change. Promised, guaranteed. So guys, thank you for watching. If you want to know more, subscribe. Watch my other videos because I share a lot of knowledge around the law of attraction, how you manifest your best life, a more beautiful life, get happier, attract your dream girl, all these amazing things. That's what I'm talking about in this YouTube channel. So if you want to know more, subscribe and tune in for the next video. Peace. Much love.